Hey there. It's 1 a.m. I am in Johannesburg. Jet lag is kicking very strongly. So I've decided to answer perhaps what is my most asked question. Hey, what's it like being a lawyer? So first I want to highlight I'm not your classic lawyer. Most lawyers are in court. I'm not in court. Though my first year after law school, I was a public defender, which are basically lawyers who are appointed to represent indigenous populations who are unable to afford a private attorney. Most of your clients think you're not a lawyer and they think you're a paralegal. Also, I had like 300 cases fresh out of law school, didn't know anything, and salary is super low. So I was like, you know what? I'm for the people, but like, there comes a time. Anyway, so my path was a peculiar one. I've always wanted to do law. I've always wanted to do something to deal with Africa, but I didn't know exactly like how does one do that? It felt very intangible. I did know a couple things. While in law school, I never enjoyed the competitive nature. Everybody's always trying to outsmart each other 24/7 at all times, and I didn't like that. So I knew I wouldn't enjoy being in a law firm. I interned in a law firm. I didn't like it as I thought. Then I thought about being a public defender, which I did. Again, it was too intense. Like the money is okay. Having less money, because right now I'm still making less than private attorney, the private my counterparts, my friends. Um, so making less is okay, but how am I gonna make less and I'm overworked? Like that's too much. So then I knew I wanted to do something to do with law, peace, Africa, something, but I didn't know. So I even looked into The Hague, the international ICC, International Criminal Court, ICJ, International Court of Justice. But turns out it's in The Hague, and I'm not trying to move there. So then I was like, okay, what? Then I looked at the African Union. I was like, that could be cool. What happened there? Oh, there are no jobs available. Then I was like, working at the UN would be sexy. Super, super duper hard to get in. Although guess who's in right now? My sister. Shout out to you, Sandrine, Dr. Sandrine. So then, after working in a nonprofit, I realized I really love the setup. Like people come to work in flip flops, and I just like I loved being there, and I love that we're actually down for the cause. Like everybody believes in the mission. The mission of my current nonprofit is the alleviation of human suffering. And as the cherry on top, they send me to Africa. This is my second time. It's only in June, half of the year, and it's my second time being in Africa this year. So yeah, I'm very grateful. I still have a lot to accomplish. I still have a lot of ambitions, but I just wanted to pause and thank God for where I am, and also pause and encourage everyone listening and all my friends to know that it's possible to merge passion and profession. We mustn't just clock in, work, die. Sometimes it's hard to get to where you want. I'm certainly not where I want to be, but I just wanted to pause and just encourage all of us to pause and just thank God for where we are. Although we have a lot of dreams, we're not necessarily where we want, but there's also so much. There's also so far we've come from so far. So just take this moment and be appreciative, be grateful, because the God who has taken you from where you were to here will certainly accomplish more. So God bless you as always. One love, one Africa, and yeah, share, subscribe, and like. Yee! What a very YouTuber thing to say. God bless you.